2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Magic taking on the Bucks. For the Orlando Magic, Game 2 on the road left a bad taste in their mouths. Now they hope to take back the momentum with a little home cooking. Bucks, Magic, round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic. They were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And when you're entering a borderline must-win game, Kenny, if you're the coach of this team, well, give me your best coach speech for this big thing.
Well, I'm going to bring it in, guys. Bring it in. So listen up. You know, we can't change anything that we've done. We've gotten here for a reason. There's no reason to change what you've done.
Let's go!
You're good enough. Yeah. You're good enough right now.
Let's play.
Right now. Right here. Right now. You could be anywhere in the world.
Are you talking
but you're
to us?
right here.
Are you talking
but
to
you're
us?
right here.
What?
And I'm an assistant coach. Maybe this team needs a little pressure. Playing without urgency is helping put them in this situation. Maybe pressure can get them out of it. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, team.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. So the Bucks win the tip. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Now, here's Isaac. Passes it to Fultz. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
1 Here's Vucevic. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Giannis. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Now here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Magic again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot's good from Fournier.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On his left side. Here's Bledsoe. Down low. Lopez against Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton. Shoots over Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. Hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Middleton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The pass to Vucevic. Inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the dunk by Giannis.
You got to mind your business around Bledsoe. If not, he's going to pick your pocket.
Now here's Fultz. Guarded by Bledsoe. Isaac with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He feeds it to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac, Kevin. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Middleton outside. Back to Bledsoe. Giannis outside. He doesn't hit that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here is Isaac. Vucevic finds Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Fultz. From outside the arc. The shot comes out, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
No good on the free throw.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 8. Now Fultz. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Hey, I tell you what, Kevin, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I look at Fultz, and he has perennial all-star written all over him. A fantastic playmaker who's really got a ready-made skill set for the NBA.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Giannis. He has 7. Passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drains the 19-footer. Giannis has got 9 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. And the pass to Vucevic. Good D by Lopez.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
They get it back, and the shot is good. 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now here's Fultz. The 15-footer. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe outside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And then for Milwaukee, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks leading by 8. Middleton outside. It's back to Hill. Giannis outside. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the agility that Ilyasova possesses along with his size make him a hard cover in the paint.
The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That one is off.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Augustine. Pass to Ross. Passes it to Gordon. A fadeaway. Count it.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Ross. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. DJ Augustine picks one up.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Magic trail by 10. Augustine looking around. Now here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Giannis. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Feasting on the leftovers. Eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Augustine against Hill. On the wing, Giannis. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Augustine, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hill.
You know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Augustine. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead. Ilyasova with the ball. Middleton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Middleton's got 6.
That's just what we call man-up strength from Middleton. I mean, taking the hit and then kind of effortlessly knocking down the shot as well.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Now, here is Hill. He can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The pass to Ross. Launches a 3. Great D that time for Middleton.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Middleton. He has 6. The 3 from Hill. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ross on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Isaac. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Shot's good by Middleton.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Isaac. Here's Ross. Knocked away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. .32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Hill. Passes it to Williams. Rebounded by Isaac. Ross against Hill. Augustine up top. To end the drought. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
You know, he's an agile defender with considerable length, so that makes Williams a versatile defender.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Matthews and Middleton, the two wing. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Hill in at the point. Here's Hill following the bucket by Orlando.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Hill finds Lopez. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. It's back to Hill. A floater, and it's sent back by Isaac. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you've got to know where Bamba is at all times, especially when the break is on and he's running the floor.
Outside Hill. Dishes it to Williams. And the Bucks miss again. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Isaac. Williams with the block. And they're on the break. Hill has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Hill's got 5.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down.
Now here's Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Ross. Fournier comes in for Michael Carter Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Pass to Matthews. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Fournier in the corner. Back to Isaac. The pass to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Fultz. Over Lopez. And too long on the shot.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Hill, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Over Lopez. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Vucevic.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Offensive rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. The teardrop falls in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Nice to see Williams be more assertive driving inside. Something I'd like to see more from him.
Poked loose. Now the Bucks moving it up. Matthews leading the charge. The feed now to Hill. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Here's Fultz. He kicks to Vucevic. Now Isaac passes it to Fournier over Lopez. Lopez with the block. Fournier against Matthews, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Williams, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hill. Bledsoe right side. Over Fultz. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Over Bledsoe. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Fultz.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Lopez outside. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Fultz with the ball. Matthews covering. That's tipped. And it's the Bucks on the break. Bamba with the block. And they're able to recover. Second chance shot. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Lopez with the block. Pass to DiVincenzo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one at the line is good. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. And so he hits both. The Magic trail by 10. Outside Fournier. Will it go? Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. Bledsoe for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Gordon. The pass to Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run. Here's Vucevic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Vucevic has got 10 points. Bucks leading by 11. Knocked loose. Now here's Bledsoe, guarded by Fultz. Bamba with the block. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Pass to Lopez. Launches it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Vucevic, defended by Ilyasova. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Bamba. Carter Williams comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Bledsoe. Back to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Middleton for three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Misses the layup. Here's Ross. Up and in on the layup. Ross has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Carter Williams, and stolen by Ilyasova. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got his third basket of the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it's sent back by Lopez. 1:39 left in the first half. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Now here's Lopez. He has 6. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Vucevic. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Count that bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 14. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Pass to Augustine. Vucevic down low. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
Right? And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, for the Bucks, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2-0 with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek Freak. From half court, he needs only 2 dribbles. That's right, 2 dribbles to get to the rim. He can pass like a point guard at almost 7 feet. The list goes on and on.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
The Magic trail by 17. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Now here's Vucevic. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
It's stolen by Fultz. Kicks it to Fournier. Isaac with the ball. Lock at 6. Here's Fultz. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the middle, here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From down low. Milwaukee the rebound. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Left side, Fournier.
Boy, the deceptively long reach of Fournier. He really extends his release going into the defense off the drive.
The Magic have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he can't get the first one.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
And the second free throw, good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bucks leading by 21. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. For three. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Now here's Isaac. Defended by Middleton. And here's Fultz. He has 6. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. And that one falls for Middleton. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. The Bucks also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Middleton hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Fournier, stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Looking to end his cold spell. That one, no good. Good D by Bledsoe.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Outside Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. Passes it to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Fournier against Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The Frenchman Fournier, always looking to get the shot up, but really good at drawing fouls.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
That one is off. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. And he's good on the second. Now Bledsoe. He's got 8. That shot off the mark. And Orlando the other way now. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Fournier with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. Fournier dishes to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 7 points.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Lopez inside, defended by Gordon. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Matthews.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Bamba's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Matthews passes to Lopez. Williams trying to break free, off target at the rim. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 8. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Fultz. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, I tell you, I like seeing Fultz score the basketball. He's got a lot of ways he does it. He's not afraid to pull it from here, or really anywhere for that matter.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 15. Here's Matthews. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. The first one falls.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter, a long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Both free throws good from Matthews.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And there's the pass to Ross. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. Dish now to Augustine. Pass to Ross. Over Williams. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And DJ Augustine knows what he's out there for, to distribute the ball. I mean, always has his head on a swivel, and he's looking to find his teammates.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 5. Here's Lopez. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Now here's Williams. It's back to Hill. To the paint. Stolen by Bamba. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross is running.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
The Magic have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. First free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Back to Williams. There's the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton against Carter Williams. He dishes it to Gordon. Passes it to Augustine. He kicks it to Bamba. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. And right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And that one misses.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
Now here is Hill. He has 5. Pass to Ilyasova. 6 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the pass to Ross. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks leading by 16. Here's DiVincenzo. 15 points in the game. And Bamba pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-6 run. Now here is Augustine. Pass to Bamba. That one misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you got to do better than that if you're defending Williams in that situation, because he's good at playing through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And that one falls for Williams.
Yeah, you know what you admire about Williams at this stage in his career, a veteran guy with some versatility, is that he's a nice, solid role player.
Now here is Augustine. Ross passes to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Passes it to Carter Williams. Three-pointer on the way. The Magic getting another chance here. And he makes that one. 16 points for Vucevic.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Williams with the ball. 5 points in the game. It's back to Hill. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 7 points for Hill. The Magic trail by 19. And here's Augustine. Misses in close.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it to Ross. Now Carter Williams. Augustine in the corner. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Vucevic down low, working on Ilyasova. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And so he'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 17. Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. It's stolen by Hill. And even 3-on-3 break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And Middleton is just the total package. Not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Augustine against Hill. Here's Augustine. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Vucevic. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bucks leading by 18. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Lopez with the block. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Hill against Augustine. Lopez with the block. Here's Middleton and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hill against Augustine. Outside Fournier. Cross in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Ross has got 9 points now in just the second half. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hill kicks to Lopez. From deep. A shot off that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. Outside Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Markelle Fultz is checked in for the Magic. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Giannis. The Magic trail by 19. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. No good from Ross.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Fultz looking around. There's the pass to Ross. That shot misses. Great D that time from Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Now, here's Fournier. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Vucevic gets double teamed, 6 to shoot, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Isaac passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Lopez.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard.
Now here's Giannis. Changes up, and it's good on the way in.
Timeout.
Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brown is checked in for Chris Middleton. Korver comes in for Hill, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Eric Bledsoe. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fultz dishes to Ennis. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Antetokounmpo. Aminu grabs the miss. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Now, here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Aminu, the pass to Birch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First one falls for him. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. That one misses. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Giannis, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon, reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Outside Fournier. Shoots from 14. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Left side, Brown. They push it up, 4 on 3. Baseline jumper. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you can consider it automatic when Fournier gets some space to shoot from there.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Korver finds Giannis. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Giannis has got 28 points for the game.
And you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Now, here's Fournier. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fultz with the ball. Outside Gordon. Back to Fultz. And it's sent back by Lopez.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Fournier following the 3 by Milwaukee. Passes to Fultz. Over Giannis. Fultz, no good.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 12 now in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Vucevic checked in for Kem Birch. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Sterling Brown. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Now, here's Isaac. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Pass to Fournier. Can they get it? And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Fultz. Guarded by Bledsoe. And here's Fultz. Looking to get it going. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Isaac. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Lopez. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
That's good from Isaac.
Boy, you look at Isaac and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. And he's got terrific skills and a promising future.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. Now Korver. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Well, Orlando shooting around 40% from the floor here. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. .135 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Awundu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Awundu's got his first 2 points of the night.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Augustine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding him.
The free throw drops for Augustine. Both free throws good from Augustine. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Ilyasova. Rebound by the Magic. Now Augustine unloads. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Excellent shot selection by Augustine, focusing on taking shots only when he's in rhythm.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Connaughton passes to Ilyasova. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Korver for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.